Welcome back to Mi-Soul, the Atomic Dread himself, Don-E, and the Love Junkie, Heston.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I mean, you're both doing quite well. You've both had albums out recently. How are they doing, Heston? How's Love Junkie doing?
Well, this is my second European tour, so I'm pretty happy that the album has a lot of legs. So yeah.
Second European tour. You need to get an EU passport soon.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shit.
in what I was hit May, so less than 6 months.
Yeah, we did some acoustic.
Yeah. You took that to Birmingham, Manchester. Where else did you take it?
Liverpool, London,
all over.
Yeah.
All over. So many days. Yeah.
And I know you've been doing quite well. You had Little Star on your own, and now you've got.
And now I've got Future Red Grooves.
Future Red Grooves.
Doing this little thing.
How's that doing?
I'm like just. It's got legs, like Heston says. I'm just like following it, man.
What's the concept behind Future Red Grooves?
It's basically like kind of regurgitating all those classic Rare Groove tracks that we sort of grew up on, rubbing wallpaper out to when we were younger and stuff, and just giving it a 21st century twist, really. Adding some sonics, some bass line and kind of West Indian vibe, the B lines and stuff, and just nicing up the thing, really. Paying homage to the old cats.
And how do you find? I mean, because your music's doing really well here and in Europe generally. How do you find? Are you quite shocked at how well your album's been received here in the UK?
Honestly, I don't know much of. I can't say I don't pay attention to it. I know that there's a love for the music here, and I am grateful. Even matter of fact, just sitting outside before we came in, just sitting down, getting the CD on the table from real people in the remix, and just it's like you kind of have to sit back and say, I remember the days when I wanted and desired and yearned to just do a gig in the UK. That's just what it is. And then, I've been here a few times and music's on radio and I'm able to come in and tour and pull in a fan base, and, you just have to sit back and say, thank God.
Well, that's what happens when you put out a good album.
Yeah.
So it's credit to you.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit. I know you touched on it earlier that you both done the acoustic tour. And how did that come about? How did the whole acoustic thing emerge?
Well, I think the whole tour was put together by a guy called Ray Paul, and it was a bunch of about 6 of us.
Yeah.
I think it was myself, Heston, Esco. Gosh, I've forgotten some of those names now. Incisive.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice little sort of tour to sort of let the UK know that there's some soul still in over here and stuff. So yeah, it was nice to be part of that.
Do you feel there's a resurgence in soul music in general here in Europe?
I couldn't speak to that as well as Don-E could.
I think there is at the moment. Yeah, there's a lot of UK cats going back to the old style, the 90s kind of vibe of soul music. And like with myself, we're doing the collective at the moment, the British Collective, which is kind of putting cats like Omar, Lee John, Junior Giscombe, Roachford, Sean Escoffrey, Paul Johnson, just like all on the same album kind of thing, and just playing, showing the youths where we come from.
What it's all about.
Not what it's all about, but where they come from, the history of soul.
And where they can go next to get their influence.
Yeah, and it's going to inspire the kids that are coming up now to sort of do what we're doing. So. And the music's bigger than all of us.
How do you think that sort of thing would go down in the US, in like the UK? So
I mean, I think it would be a great thing to do. Getting the people together is always the biggest.
But you guys do it anyway, you see. The Americans have been doing that for years. They love to,
collaborate,
work together and stuff. Over here, we're kind of, everyone's in their own little corner and stuff. So I'm trying to break out of that whole thing. So.
You're sharing the love.
Yeah, well, you got to, man.
So tell us about the weekend. I know you've done an acoustic tour before, so now you've got this gig at Jazz Café this coming Saturday the 11th.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Well,
You're pointing at me, pointing at you.
We're actually, when we were doing the acoustic tour, just a casual conversation, Don-E, man, we should probably do a show together.
Yeah.
And so we just made it happen.
Here we are.
Yeah.
I've heard there's still a few tickets left. Not many, but I heard there's a few tickets left.
Oh, yeah, we sold out.
Clearly.
It's gonna be
Clearly
sold
sold
out.
So if you're not on the guest list, you ain't getting it. Well, better, so you better ring the Jazz Cafe now.
Right.
Otherwise,
Don't
you ain't
ring
going
them,
to
do
get
it
it
online. If you can call them, they're not gonna answer the phone.
Jazzcafe.com, get on there now.
.com, let's use that.
Yeah.
So what can we expect at this show on Saturday? What's the vibe you're going to lay down?
Well, I'm gonna do because I've got the 2 albums. I'm dropping some Little Star and some Future Ray grooves to mix up, and then I'm gonna probably go back to the '90s and do some old stuff like Love Makes the World Go Round and Unbreakable.
You can't do a concert and not do Love Make the World Go Round and Unbreakable. And I know that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a, but you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing and a curse.
You'd never get out there alive if you didn't play those
I know.
tracks.
It didn't be like Unbreakable. You're not gonna do my song. You're not gonna do my song. It's like, oh, I'm doing not doing there's nothing like this. Yeah, you just can't do it. Heston.
What about yourself?
For me, man, you know, I have, this is my 3rd full-length album, so I'm just gonna pick a few from each album, and then I think what I'd like to do is perform the remix of Resigned to You by Real People. Just approach it that way to get some new blood in that single. But, you know, for me, man, just pouring my heart on stage and doing how I know how to do it. Just looking forward to it.
How did you feel when Ollie approached you about remixing Resigned to You?
Truthfully, I was aware of the name, but I wasn't aware of his name. I was aware of real people, so I think I was able to act like an adult still, and not just so excited. Yeah. But you know, totally honored. You know what I mean? Totally honored, and you know, even just again looking at the CD, just to be in dimension with so many, you know, Incognito and Mesa and all of that, to me is just, you know, it's proud. The whole thing, man. Every time you look around, you know, it's upward mobile movement, and you have to value that.
I mean, you've been remixed by a whole bunch of people. What's it like? What's it like when someone's remixed one of your tracks? What
I mean, it's just like, it's nice, man. It's like the songs are in some different clothes right now. You know what I mean? It's like it's a change of suit and stuff. So I love it. It just reaches a whole different audience as well. So you know, people that you wouldn't normally tap into, you tap into with these remixes. So it's all great.
So getting back to Saturday's gig, then, how long are you going to be on stage? You know, what time's it kicking off? What are you wearing?
Not sure about times yet. Don't know what I'm wearing. Something sparkly, maybe. I reckon it's about 45-minute set.
Yeah.
I think, plus the encore, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we got a little like get together across the street.
Oh, there's an after party as
At
well.
a Mango Shack, yeah. So that would be
Okay.
nice. Maybe do some tunes down there, maybe. You know.
Who knows?
But you, what are you doing? What are you gonna be doing?
What are you wearing?
What are you gonna be wearing?
I don't know, man. I might do a little bit of shopping here before Saturday. You know, you never know.
He's usually always decked out. He came on stage like this. Like,
yeah.
He's like, you know, he's ready to go now. Actually.
And actually, some of the nicest things that I picked up actually was on the last time I was here. I love thrift stores.
Okay.
So I go in and find the things, you know, the boots and jackets and things that I'm looking for. So I might have to spend a little bit of time doing that. But making sure that my rehearsal is together, making sure that's done before anything else.
Okay, so the gig's on Saturday at the Jazz Cafe in London.
Yep.
Doors open about 7 o'clock as per normal.
7, I think you're on. You maybe 8.
8. So what you need to do is you need to go and iron your sparkly outfit. You need to go and do a little bit of shopping before you go on stage.
Exactly.
And we'll catch you both on stage on Saturday.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Look
having
forward
us.
to it.
Yes.
Thanks very much.